Welcome everybody to Next 22. We have a great session for you all today. A discussion on Arvest Bank's digital transformation using Google Cloud. I'm Zach Maufe and I lead our financial services industry solutions team at Google Cloud, and I'll be moderating the session today. I'd like to welcome Laura and Brad. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Laura Merling, Chief Transformation and Operations Officer at Arvest Bank.
And I'm Brad Steele. I'm the General Manager of Thought Machine in the Americas.
Welcome. It's great to have you both. Laura, can you start by telling us a little bit about Arvest Bank?
Absolutely. So Arvest Bank is headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas. We're a leading community bank with about 26 billion in assets, and we serve more than 110 communities across Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. It's a high priority for us to continue to invest in digital tools that meet our customers' needs. We have over 830,000 retail and business households as part of our communities.
That's awesome. So Laura, before joining Arvest Bank a year ago, you had a lot of experience with digital transformation outside of fintech. How did you approach digital transformation once you arrived at Arvest Bank?
Great question. So I invested a lot of time up front because I didn't have the background in financial services. I spent a lot of time up front meeting with all the employees from the frontline folks that work in the branches all the way to the presidents to learn from each group about what they were doing, what they did, where the pain points were, try to learn about the industry. I spent a great deal of time with them. I also spent a lot of time with our risk and compliance teams, right? They're critical to any transformation as you start to think about how you approach transformation and what the impacts might be. And then I dug into the bank's strengths and weaknesses. And, the strengths and weaknesses, we did something called a vulnerability study, which was quite interesting. Instead of looking at, well, do they like you and how much do they like you? It's where are the pain points? And so looking at sort of market conditions, our customer base, their customers and our competitors. And then of course, what's the purpose of where we're going, right? So we kind of had to set a clear goal for our strategy. So the reason for when you do a transformation, you want to kind of know where you're going, what you're transforming to. And so it was setting up a purpose and a goal and a mission. It just impacts every aspect of the business as you might consider. So our goal right now is to reimagine ourselves as a community bank in a digital world. And that takes a lot of work. So the technology stack is kind of at the foundation and the core of what so you set the vision of what you're trying to achieve. And then the technology stack is what provides you that flexibility to be able to do that. And so thinking about cloud and a new banking core, we're at the foundation of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, all of those component pieces are so important. And hitting on the last piece that you were touching on, technology, Brad, I'd love to hear from you about how Thought Machine can really help financial institutions like Arvest transform, because it's 2022 and most banks around the world are still on mainframes. And while we've done digital transformation as an industry for a long time, kind of going back to the foundation of what banks are all around is really critical to really do the full transformation that Laura is talking about.
Right. Yeah, thanks, Zach. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you and Laura today. So as you said, most banks are running on core banking systems that are monolithic and built using legacy technologies and antiquated programming languages. And they're very expensive to run. They require extensive lead times to build and deliver new products. And they're just really difficult to scale. So, and these constraints make these legacy core systems just highly inflexible. They slow down a bank's ability to innovate, as Laura can tell you, and it makes it hard to rapidly respond to any market changes or customer demands. So at Thought Machine, to address this problem, we built Vault, and we consider Vault to be the foundation layer of modern banking. And Vault's a modern core and payments platform built in and for the cloud. And really what makes it particularly unique is that it offers our clients like Arvest a truly unparalleled product flexibility and personalization. And our platform really enables a financial institution like Arvest that's going through a significant digital transformation, the ability to build, launch, and support any banking product from complex legacy products to new, innovative, highly differentiated, and personalized products. And this can all be done on a single common platform versus multiple cores, as you see with legacy providers today. So in addition to being cloud native and bringing all the benefits of cloud that they're so near and dear to you, Zach, to bear, like performance and reliability and resilience, Vault's API first and it's real time. So by exposing all of our functionality via a set of standard APIs, banks can seamlessly integrate best of breed third-party solutions with Vault Core to build their ideal bank tech stack. And Vault streams real-time all account, product, and transaction data straight from the core, which banks can instantly apply modern analytics to and AI to that customer data to really better understand their customers and anticipate their needs and build better products. So, our platform is designed to really enable banks to transform, to reach new customer segments and a new generation of customers and truly build the bank of the future.
That's fantastic. And it's a very exciting time to be in financial services because these changes are like finally happening. Laura, can you talk about how you're going to leverage Google Cloud to deliver some of this digital transformation at Arvest?
Yeah, absolutely. I think kind of just stepping back for a minute and it's probably important to note that we're not just doing a lift and shift, right? We're actually re-architecting everything that we're doing to move to the cloud. It's, in some cases, it's moving things from one data center out of a data center to the cloud. In other cases, it's building net new, like the core banking platform. So those are kind of two key things, right? Move one of our data centers fully to the cloud and begin the new core banking platform on GCP. Next, we're also building a new data platform that will enable us to deliver what I'll call consistent customer experiences across all channels. We'll be using things like AI and ML, as well as other solutions like contact center. These are all really important to transforming everything up and down from the back office operations, right, all the way to the frontline customer experience. So what we're really trying to do is think about how we build in business agility using the cloud. We're also going to be looking at tools like Doc.ai or Document AI, and that's really so that we can do things like automate the commercial lending process and AI to then automate regulatory requirements. So it's really taking every aspect of the bank and pulling it apart into its pieces and then redesigning and re-architecting it within a cloud ecosystem.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see how dramatic the changes are that you're undertaking. So Arvest challenges are definitely not unique. We see lots of customers right now around the world really trying to wrestle with a lot of the same things that Laura's just been describing. And at Google, we're bringing together the best Google and partner capabilities to help financial services tackle these really challenging problems, but hugely rewarding. And so I'm going to provide some links here where you can learn more about Google Cloud and Thought Machine. And I want to say thank you so much to our speakers today. And thanks to all of you for listening in.